Alright, so right back into it, literally seconds. Actually, here, we'll make it. This way you know it's a different episode now. That's because the hood's gone on the original version of Darminian. And plus my hoodie will sit properly now, which is nice. See the symmetricality of these? They're not quite lapels, but they kind of look like it because the indent here. Anyways, you don't care. What the fuck? Okay, there's an android there. I don't know if... That's okay, I can deal with that.
We hope you'll join us for the journey.
You see that? You see that?
Working together for
This is why we can't have fucking nice things. So in case you're wondering what I was just pointing out there, that goo dripping from the ceiling that looks so much like your mother's bedroom. Ah, buzzing! Anyways, so gross. The alien will fucking drool because he's just waiting for a juicy, delicious steak to just wander through. Alright, I'll do my best to get this terminal. Hopefully that dude's not fast approaching. Call ID, a phone number. What's going on up there? I've been waiting for a call, and Apollo, please stand by. Your call is being routed. Different phone number. Hello, my working Joe's acting strangely. It won't listen to anything please stand by. Your call is being routed. I need help. I'm trapped in my apartment. There's an android outside, and please stand by. Your call is being rerouted. Moving through the marshal's office. It's an emergency. Someone's robbing my store. Please stand by. Your call is being routed. He's gone. It killed him. I think it's still here. Apollo, please stand by. Your call is being routed. And nothing else to do on that machine. Keep my eye open for any goo that might be kicking around. I will collect that ID tag, and I will... Oh, okay, that's not an item. Let's see what this thing's all about. I guess I can't access door, whatever. I'm not even worried about it. We'll figure it out as we go along. Where does this one go? Alright, let's find out. She's in the vents. so these are the opposite side of the doors you need to weld, but you don't need to weld all of them, which is kind of cool. Also, it makes a shit ton of noise. Speaking of which, that reminds me, at the next save station near a locker, I'm going to demonstrate another serious fault point of this game. Not that it's a big deal, but...
We don't forget the little details while seeing the big picture.
That was my only noisemaker. Look, a map I didn't get at the beginning of the level. I'm out of chocolate milk. Life is cruel and empty. Just like my milk glass. Oh, fuck me, we're back here. Fuck that thing. And this garbage can. That I am now cleverly disguising myself as. You'll never find me in here. Unless I'm running out of oxygen. VC080809ST. Alright, I just want to figure out if I'm going upstairs. Alright, I'm going down those stairs, so... CC communications, yeah, we can take a left. Oh, didn't I? I guess I didn't power up the hacking tool. Alright, so I do want to check out, there's like a room upstairs in the cafeteria that I want to get to. That's a synthetic who's going to grab me, and he'll probably get the grab on me from fucking like 100 feet away. I might not even have the right device to hack this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, you motherfucker. Alright, so my, you can get upgrades for your devices later on, so it's actually, yeah, that's it, in the vents above me. Just trying to get a feel for where I'm gonna be hanging out. Oh, you motherfucker, I walked right over him. We talked about this. Genuine shock, surprise, bordering on fear, definitely alarm, definitely like, fuck. Anger is the real emotional content of the subtext of it. I can't fucking... That was beautiful. What a beautiful place to put it. That was fucking... Oh. I'm so dumb. I deserve that. Oh, that's so weird. When I was here at a different point, maybe I have to come back, but you go in here and that whole fucking room explodes, and then there's an android and he's on fire, and there's a bunch of other shit. I don't even know. It's weird. No spoilers. I just don't know if it was that scene or not, because I don't remember when I have to come back here now. Select you. Take transit to the SC Med Tower. I think there's a save point on the wall next to me too. Did that android do damage to me when he grabbed me off the floor? That's so shitty. Also, you can't kill them either when they're on the ground. Like maybe you could shoot them, but I don't even think you can.
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
Come on. Someone will send help soon.
Gotta stay focused on the mission. Taylor needs my help. You shouldn't be there. Another achievement unlocked. Complete the 4th mission. 4. Count them, 4. 4 missions done. I don't think I've died yet either. Which is awesome. Fucking science, motherfucker. It's definitely gonna happen. There are parts in this game later on where I can already guarantee you in advance I'm gonna get wrecked because there's a couple of points where there's these really tiny threats, and they can be really hard to negotiate with. Plus, sometimes the alien's an event above you, and you're focused on like avoiding one issue. That's the international signal for one issue that's in front of you.
Station serving the San Cristobal Medical Facility and Seegson Synthetics.
So I'm gonna show you guys something that's kind of neat. I thought this was really cool.
Is that Ripley?
I'm gonna go save before I deal with them. But so, I mean, you know what? I don't want to say anything for spoilers' sake, but let's just say that Samuel seems like a pretty strange dude. I mean, if you figured it out right away, like most of you did, he doesn't quite seem the same as everybody else. He's if I see that, it'll be my first failure, but it'll be self-inflicted, so I don't think it'll count. Anyways, we were debating it, Sammy and myself, about whether or not he was a synthetic, which they make it pretty obvious that he is, but just to be sure. You see the big splash of milk that juts off of his head? Like, it's amazing that they went that far. Also, that achievement that I just got was use the revolver. Never mind. So I'm hoping that doesn't throw off the not killing anybody achievement, because, I mean, arguably I didn't kill him because he's still alive, but that might still do it. I don't know. Regardless, I just thought it was neat to show you. It'll probably fuck me over in the long run.
She needs treatment. Medical's nearby, but I didn't want to leave her.
I'll go and investigate. See what I can find. You stay with her.
I'll try to repair the radio booster. What if this creature shows up?
Hide.
Unauthorized security breach detected. All transit shut down by order of Apollo.
Well, that's no good.
Safety is important to us. Please report all transit malfunctions.
I know, there's not a lot of time to waste, but there's enough time. And then, like, if I sprint here, like, I don't think the alien can show up here because the alien would realistically kill them. So I think I'm
Stay with me, Taylor.
free and clear to run around. But I think in the area ahead, I don't know. What I like about this game is there are points where you think you're safe and you're not. The problem therein is that there are points where I think I'm safe and I never encounter the alien because I don't want to encounter the alien. So I play very stealthily, or to the best of my abilities, at least.
You need some help.
I need a doctor. Hello? I need a...
I can't hear you. Hang on. Come on, I've opened the elevator for you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a trap. What could possibly go wrong?
Come on, come.
Shut up. God, pushy. another 15 minutes of this playthrough, and then I can refill my glass of chocolate milk, and life will be slightly better. Not for anybody aboard the Sevastopol, but it's not my problem. If you're watching this and wondering why I'm playing with the controller, I just find the controller lends itself well to survival horror. Plus, I get to lean back in my chair and be comfy,
Forget the
which
door.
is
The marshals locked
pretty
everything
nice.
down. Use the vent.
Oh, goodness. How bad is the visual if I do that? Oh, it's like not enough detail. There's enough light slightly coming off that. What the fuck is this thing? What is this? What is this? Is there just like glare? Is that a piece of gunk on my... Alright, whatever. We're not going to worry about it. That's just going to be... It'll be an Easter egg for later that I just drew to everyone's attention. What the fuck is that thing?
Relax. I'm putting the vent behind you. Just be safe.
Yeah, I trust this guy. No sweat. Is there like... There's not even anything fucking shiny. It's the camera. Right? Like, I'm not crazy? Yeah, okay, so it's on the camera. Jesus. Alright, sorry guys. It's fucking not what you're here to see. Whatever, it's not hurting anybody. We're just gonna let that do its thing. Better not be anything in this goddamn vent. I'll fucking wrench a motherfucker. I'm dead serious. Oh.
Visiting hours are 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you.
Shit's clear. I'm doing alright. So this is the medical facility. This is the spot, dare I say it. So this one might actually run long. I might even try to get all of medical done in one sitting. Or maybe I'll stop pre-medical. Maybe I'll cut this one early off, like the 25-minute mark. And I'll just wander around and try and scrounge for items.
Right.
Remember this door. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at that room. That room's a bitch, too.
I'm Coolman.
Ripley. I
Cool,
need
man.
to find a doctor.
I'm a doctor.
My friend needs help.
Sure you are.
Medical supplies.
Me too. There are no supplies on this level. But there are plenty downstairs in the hospital dispensary.
Probably
How do we
shouldn't
get
do
there?
that.
We? If I look like I'm in any fit state, I need your help and you need mine.
You look like a
You
pussy.
find the passcode for the service elevator and then I'll come down to the hospital with you, okay?
Passcode?
Yeah. I can direct you from here.
Alright, it's in Buddy's
Morley or
office.
Lingard would have had the new passcode. Morley's office is your best bet.
Yeah, alright, fuck it, let's do it. Medical. What do you need to know? So we're down here because we need to get a passcode so we can get to access to the lower medical facility so that we can get a health kit for our dear friend. Okay, perfect, yeah. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Oh shit, is this where I dropped in from? I guess so, eh? And then I would have walked. Okay, yeah, that makes way more sense. Alright, my bad. Sorry, guys. I like these too. They're not too much work. They require a little bit of focus, a little bit of attention to whatever you're doing, but they're bearable. I don't hate that. I get so hyped for medical. Defaults to no. It's such a subtle thing, but if the alien was right on your heels and you click no, you're boned and you don't get to save. Life does not go on. This is annoying too. So, first time we got here, we got a little bit stuck because we were like, well, we want to go to the psychiatric ward, but there's nothing we can do. Oh, look! An emergency override. Also, another side note, several times for this game there's situations with like these kind of devices next to doors. I don't know if they close them or open them, but I know there's a few of them.
Let's work together, huh? Mutual benefit.
Past event. One of these offices over there.
Keep moving. The area you're in was for our more unstable patients, those who had trouble adapting to deep space.
Just tell me where to go, Carl.
Tragic cases. Don't worry, they're all long gone.
You hear me? I tried to use the dispensary today and found I was locked out. I can't possibly be expected to carry out my duties if you and Lingard can't.
No, wrong way.
I have patients who will relapse without that medication, particularly when things on the station are so precarious. I will not see patient suffer. Consider this a formal warning.
This place had such promise when I first came here. It's a tragedy. A waste of my talents.
Really got the vibe this dude is going to be a total, like, full-blown sociopath. Which I'm not saying he's not, obviously. I'm just saying you get that vibe here. You really start to pick it up. This crazy, like, dark lab area, all the bad news associated with it. Patients and blood stains. Medical facility in an area that's in the midst of a crisis beyond anything that anyone's ever been prepared for. And yet, there seems to be no one here, right?
Morley wasted far too much time on code. They should never have come here. None of us should.
I like door access. Vent access is always a solid thing too, but I only have the 1 point. I'm going to leave door access on for now. Vent access is solid though, because I think later on there are floor vents that are of serious benefit. Morley's office, I think, is the door access point that I need. Yeah, okay. Yeah, one of these is really brutal. One of these rooms has just got, like, bad news written all over it. In blood, I think. Yep, there we go.
It is the morning. The sun is high in the sky above you. Soon it will begin to set.
Awful.
Then dusk and night through to dawn.
So these are the vents we were talking about. This is where I need the passcode. And Morley's office should be up ahead to the right.
That's right. Along that corridor.
Shut up, bro. Oh, maybe this isn't Morley's office.
You're there. That's Morley's office. The passcode should be in there somewhere.
Low on meds. Dr. Lingard, we need more supplies or mood stimulants up here. We're getting really low, and it doesn't help that Coleman seems to be handing them out like candy. Logs show he's been to the dispensary 16 times this week. We need to start rationing medications. Sevastopol's people aren't only going to need these more. Okay, Sevastopol's people are only going to need these more and more the closer we get to shutdown. Can you talk to Coleman, find out where these prescriptions are going? Hospital quarantine for city management.
Look, we'll need the physical keycard too. Morley always kept it on him. Find him.
San Cristobal Medical Facility quarantine active. Entrance primary care deck now
Warning.
limited to Marsh's
Medical
team staff.
facility
Universal facility
quarantine breach
passcode
detected.
1702.
Warning.
Relax.
Systems will
Medical
scan for
facility
potential
Find out
quarantine
what that
breaches.
is.
every
You focus on
15
finding that
minutes.
keycard.
Shit.
Sevastopol, an Outpost of Progress by Julia Jones. Troubled population. I'm going to speed read this, I'm sorry. Well, it's just as I can read it anyway, so I'm questionably literate at best most times. For better or worse, the right to bear arms followed us into colonial space, alone, vulnerable, and light years from law enforcement. Who could deny our voyagers a way to defend themselves, the ships, and their families? The flip side of this argument is Sevastopol, where gun crime is rampant. Endlessly turning circles in a neglected corner of space, its people are downbeat and disconsolate. Those who could afford to leave did years ago, abandoning friends and neighbors among empty stores, creaking systems, and the forgotten dreams of the deep space economic boom. Sevastopol's people feel deceived, tempted here by corporations that refuse to recognize the deep space bubble was about to burst. They are angry, desperate, and increasingly divided. Recent colonial martial clampdowns on the black market have increased resentment. Every day it feels like the station is edged a little closer to freefall. Foreshadow. I want to take note of the code, because offhand I don't quite remember what it was. 1702. Keep our shit together in the clinch. Now, in this situation, I did pass the stave station. However, because the alien was patrolling directly around it, I skipped over it. It does mean I'm in the risk of losing my progress, and I'm not an idiot, I recognize that. But I also recognize that the best way to not get eaten by the alien is to avoid his mouth. Pretty sound reasoning, dare I say so myself, and I do. Hold the hide, hold the hide. I don't think there's anything. Oh, lordy. I thought the flare was going to keep him on the right side. I'd move, and instead, fuck. Double save. Alright, well, let's move. Womp 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 womp.
No, wrong way.
Alright, I'm going to stop there, and we'll pick up on the next one, because that was 30 minutes. I'll return shortly with some chocolate milk.